Mishpan, Shinko, Austeshpa, Omene, Juan, primeramente mis saludos y respetos going out to everyone. You know what? I'm very, very humble to have you guys as my supporters. You know what I mean? You guys are the first wave, and this channel, I believe, is gonna grow. It's gonna grow a lot, you know what I mean? Astronomically high in the future near. Due to that, I wanted to thank the first wave of supporters, which is you guys. You guys support me, and you guys, every single comment, every single like motivates me into bringing my story to you guys. Like, there's so much I could do. Like, there's so much I've been through, you know what I mean? I'm not here to talk bad about people. I'm not here to talk bad about other YouTube channels. So stop commenting negative stuff, because if you're just being negative on my channel, I'm just gonna block you, and it's not gonna matter to me, bro, because all you're bringing is negative energy. You know what I mean? So if you keep on mentioning whether their standing is good, shaky grounds or whatnot, I don't care about it, bro, because I'm not here for that. There's plenty of that already in the world, and I don't want to be part of that. You know what I mean? I don't really care. But my supporters, thank you. You guys motivate me. You guys pump me up. Like, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be right here sharing my story. You know, it gives me something to do, and it keeps me, you know, positive, and I keep on going, you know. So with that being said, check this one out. I'm not even gonna get into everything I could think of and do, you know. Like, this channel is gonna take off. Once I'm on parole, we're gonna do all kinds of stuff with this channel, you know what I mean? So just remember that you were the first wave of supporters, and I'm always gonna love you for that. Excuse me. I just came to Panda Express, and you know what? I worked out yesterday, bro. I woke up late for work today. Luckily, you know, my employer let me go. I took my car and I went to the job site. It was nearby, like 30 something minutes away. I drove over there. Luckily, I was there on time to work, and I worked the whole day. I just missed like half an hour, you know, but that's my bad. It was irresponsible of me, but I didn't wake up, and it's happened to me like twice or 3 times in 3 years that I've been working, you know. So, I mean, I'm not perfect, bro. I am not perfect. So I'm not here to portray myself as a perfect person, because I'm not. I'm far from perfect, you know. But I like to let you guys know my struggles and the struggles that people go through, like that you can identify with somebody that's struggling with you. I don't want to portray myself as something that I'm not. I don't want to portray myself as perfect, because I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? If I try to say I'm perfect, you're going to be like, hell no, this was not even perfect. Like, nobody's perfect, you know what I mean? But I'm here to let you know my flaws. I'm here to let you know my failures. I'm here to let you know my experience, so you can learn from me and catch the experience that I had, know how to go about things, and also generate positive energy from that and throw it out there. That's what I'm here for, you know. But look, everything happens for a reason, and I'm not even mad. Like the other day, right? I was with my Jainita. We're driving. We're going to Danny's in Ventura, right? On the freeway. And I'm about to change lanes. Put the signal on. Bam. And as I'm turning, some young Jaina, probably like 17. She had no driving experience, bro. She changed lanes without looking. You know, she didn't even look. She just changed lanes, and I'm already halfway there. So I had to go back, and the car started like going crazy. You know what I mean? And with that being said, I almost crashed. Thankfully, I didn't. But I think it messed up my car, bro, because my steering wheel's kind of loose, and then it says track off on the little lights, and I don't know what's wrong with it exactly, but I have to leave it at the mechanics. But this is a testimony for today, bro. This is the testimony before I start my story. Look, check it out, bro. So I've been out for the better part of 3 years. In December, it'll be 3 years. I've been on GPS. I violated like 4 or 5 times. I haven't counted exactly how many times, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. I think it was 4 or 5 times that I violated parole, right? But nevertheless, I've been out that period of time of almost 3 years, right? Something like that. It's not 3 years because I did those violations, you know what I mean? But in December will be 3 years that I've been out from prison. So this time when I did the violations, I went to county jail, right? So I've never had nothing in my life, bro. I've been a broke ass cholo all my life. I've never had nothing. I don't have credit still. I don't have nothing, you know what I mean? But right now I have my little bank card. And you know, thankfully it has a little bit of money in there to where I could, you know, if I don't work for a week or two, you know, I still have money for rent and to get by, you know. And I'm saving money to invest in small businesses later on when I'm off parole. So trip out, bro. It feels so good. I can't explain. I cannot emphasize how good this feels right now. I'm just feeling so good because my car, I took it to the mechanic. They said they need to keep it for like 2 days minimum, 3 days tops. So I'm like, oh my God, like, what am I gonna do without a car? You know, like, I can't go to work without a car. I can't go see my hyena without, you know, you gotta see your hyena, my boy. Like, that makes the day right there, you know, like, your lady, the female companion, they're the ones that put up with all our negativity when we're being negative, you know what I mean? And so respect your ladies, my boys. Like, respect your wife, respect your jainita, respect all females, period, you know. But before we get into that, we're not even gonna get into that. Just respect them, period, you know what I mean? But so I'm like, damn, bro. So I get a ride on me, and I go to this place where they rent cars, you know. I don't even know what the place is called, the terminology for it. So I get there. Okay, I had a pay stub. I had my bank card, the pay stub, and what else did they ask me for? I think that's it. That's all they asked me for, you know what I mean? And I had to have like $500, like $200 deposit, plus the money for the 3 days is like $50-$60 plus insurance. You know, it's like $250 for 3 days. You know what I mean? So that's $450 that you have to have on your credit card, your bank card. You know, so I get there, everything checks out. They check my license. Well, that's the other thing that I needed, a license. So they check my license. Everything's good. You know, I get my credit card. Everything's good, and they let me take off with the car, Holmes. They let me take off with the car, and that feels so humbling, bro. That these people rented me a car, because there was a time where that was not possible. I could go there and they're not gonna rent me a car because I don't have a credit card. They're not gonna rent me a car because I don't have this or I don't have that. Right now I have everything that a normal person should be having that is barely starting. I have everything right now. So I'm very, very, very grateful for that. You know, and this video is to say thank you. Thank you guys, you know what I mean, for keeping me positive, because you might not believe this, but me doing these videos, sending out positive energy, I stay level-headed and I stay humble, you know what I mean? Like, I get mad sometimes, but I control myself, you know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna gain nothing from being mad at whatever, you know? But anyways, check this out. I took this video on a whole different viaje, my boy, and I apologize for that. Nevertheless, thank you for staying. But check this out. So a while back, right, like in 2010, I go do a violation in Wasco State Prison, right? Reception center. Yeah, I think I'm in potentially in D1. Yeah, I think I was in the Lifer building, D1. Yeah, I was in the Lifer building, A side, right? So trip out. I walk in, and there's some Asian looking dude in the cell. He's old. He's really old. So I ask him, man, sir, you a homie? He says, yeah. Like, very, very, like, strong, you know, like, stern. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I walk in, and I tell him, what's up, my boy? This is my name, so, bam. What's your name, homie? What barrio you from? So he tells me, hey, homie, check it out. I'm from Happy Valley. It's a very old barrio in East Los Angeles. And to be honest, I ain't nobody to hear about it, but I ain't never heard of Happy Valley before, you know what I mean? So I was like, damn, is this fool like being serious? And I guess he was serious. You know, there's a barrio called Happy Valley. I just never ran into them. I don't think they have that many youngsters, or if they do, I never ran into them. But like I said, I ain't nobody to say this or that, you know what I mean? Because after all, they are a barrio. They are a very old school barrio, you know what I mean? He put me up on their little history, and they're old school, my boy, and I respect that, you know? So trip out. This vato has long hair, right? He's half Asian, and he's half American, a Native American. And I'm like, oh damn, like what's going on right here, you know what I mean? But you know, he's a homie, so I gotta pretty much stay there, and you know, I get to know him, and he was real grouchy. He was always fighting with the neighbors, but nobody would tell him nothing because he's an older homie. He wouldn't disrespect to the point where they have to do something to him, you know? But I was very patient with him because I seen him as an older person. Like, I don't even care if you're a homie or not, you know what I mean? Like, I see you as my elder, so I would clean the cell every day. He didn't really like to clean, so I would clean the cell every day, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't tripping. He would clean, but like, his hair would get all over the place, and he wouldn't keep up with it, you know what I mean? But I would clean the pad just because I want to live in a clean environment, you know what I mean? But anyways, bro, this fool was like, the only thing he would do, he would work out. He would work out a lot. I give it to him. He would do a lot of push-ups, you know. But, you know, after a couple months that we were there together, you know what I mean? He got tired of me. And I was so nice to him. I was so cool to him. Anything I had, he had. And I'm not gonna lie, he looked out for me as well, you know what I mean? But he would always be mad, and he was the type of person that he would write a letter to his lady, right? He would write a letter to his wife or whoever it was. It was his companion, right? And he would read the letters out loud, and I'll be like right there reading my book on the top rack, you know, and just kicking it after doing the rutina and whatnot, you know what I mean? And he'll start reading like, damn, wife, or whatever her name was. I don't want to put it out there because that's personal, you know what I mean? But damn, wife, you know, I miss you, woo, you know, I'm trying to stay strong right here because there's times where I want to beat the dog crap out of this kid, you know, and he's talking about me. This little maniac youngster, you know, he's my Celly, and I was just like, bro, like, I could hear you. Like, I could hear you saying all that, you know? Like, what's going on, you know? And he didn't care, bro, you know? But like I said, you know, he was my elder. He wasn't disrespecting to the point, you know? But I would be like, every day, you know, every day when I would wake up, I'll be like, hey, Celly, look, you know what? We're stuck in this situation. We have to live with each other. You could get a cell move if you want. You could go with somebody else. I don't really care. You know what I mean? I'm just writing it out because I don't like to change cellmates. You know what I mean? Because that just looks wrong. That means that you can't get along. You know. But if there's something I'm doing wrong, I apologize. I sincerely apologize. It doesn't matter. But if I'm wrong, I apologize. And if I do something wrong in the future, right here in the future near, I also apologize. I just want you to be comfortable, Celly. Whatever I'm doing that you don't like, let me know. and he would just go on a crazy ass. I'm not even gonna get into it, but at the end of the day, I got to learn a lot from this vato, you know what I mean? And he did time way back in the days, and he gave me a lot of clecha that later on I double checked, make sure I could verify it from other people, and it checked out. He gave me a lot of knowledge, a lot of clecha, and at the end of the day, bro, like, I was young, I was like 23, 24. I think I was going to be 24. And with that being said, it's like you got to stay humble, like you got to stay humble, because you never know who you're going to learn from. Like, I didn't know I was going to learn from that dude, you know what I mean? He was so negative. He was so grouchy, just toxic. And I ended up learning from that guy, so it doesn't matter. Look, I'm going to tell you one thing, bro. It doesn't matter what you're going through right now. It could be worse. I don't care how bad you have it. It could be worse, so count your blessings, homie. Count your blessings. And with that being said, stay motivated, participate in positivity, and you'll be good, dog. You're going to be all right. So, I'm sorry that I took this long to talk about that. I kind of dragged it on for a little bit, but I gotta work with what I got. And with that being said, you guys have a good one.